Since 2013, we've had a comprehensive partnership. A pillar, there are 9 areas of collaboration under that comprehensive partnership. A central pillar of that comprehensive partnership is working together on human rights. And this is understood from the top to the bottom of the government, that we, in order to fulfill the potential of our partnership, and in order for Vietnam truly to follow a policy of hội nhập, of integration, there has to be progress on human rights. We are negotiating the Trans-Pacific Partnership trade agreement. There are 12 nations who are negotiating that trade agreement. The least developed nation of all is Vietnam. And economists say that Vietnam will benefit the most from that partnership. Its economy could grow by the largest amount of all the economies that are part of that negotiation. It's a high standard trade agreement with very stringent requirements when it comes to protection of the environment and protection of the rights of workers. The President spoke a great deal about this topic with the General Secretary when they were together in the Oval Office. The importance of freedom of association, the importance of workers having the right to engage in collective bargaining, the importance of workers having the right to express their grievances in a peaceful way and not be fired, not be punished for expressing their needs and their rights in a peaceful way. And the Vietnamese government knows that that's the price of entry for the Trans-Pacific Partnership. We will not go soft on this issue. The Vietnamese government also knows that in order for the administration to get a sufficient number of votes for Vietnam's participation in the Trans-Pacific Partnership, it must attract the votes of people who care about human rights. I recently saw a copy of a letter from 7 senators to the president, senators who voted for TPA, who are in favor of free trade, who might be in favor of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, but they said we only support Vietnam's participation if Vietnam makes more progress on religious freedom, on human rights, freedom of expression, freedom of the internet. And I welcome this involvement by the Congress. I welcome the attachment to human rights by members of both the Senate and the House of Representatives, because it allows me to go in and say, I'm not just speaking for the president, I'm speaking for the entire United States when I say, this is the key to the kind of relationship you want, is respect for human rights. Vietnam would like the United States to be its #1 trade partner and the #1 investor. The Vietnamese don't want their economy to be dominated by the Chinese. They would like to have other options, and that's why the Trans-Pacific Partnership is a strategic deal for the Vietnamese. It's not just an economic and trade agreement, it's a strategic decision for them to expand the number of options they have, trade with countries that represent 40% of global GDP, including the United States and Japan,